Okay, welcome again to another beautiful day of broadcasting. Welcome if you're watching us from the diaspora, you're watching us from every part of the world. So welcome to another beautiful evening show, the direct section. Tonight we have with us another beautiful folks here. Again, we're going to get to them. But before we get to them, we are going to take one or two words from the CEO of Family Diary. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Regan Espevi, and I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. So,
welcome everyone. Welcome to the Family Diary, where this is the second edition or episode 2 of Family Diary. And Family Diary is about relationship. In other words, Family Diary is here to heal, and we are here for good. We are here to solve every relationship problem, regardless of you being married, single, or divorced. Any kind of situation you find yourself in, just turn into Family Diary. Thank you. And tonight I want to welcome our episode 2 guests. They are soon to be wedded, and that day we can't wait to storm it, to kick the doors, so that our shoes all can be removed. So again they will introduce themselves, even though I know them well, but I think it will be prudent enough where they will introduce themselves. And not to waste much of your time, we just want to go directly into the show. Thank you again. Thank you everyone.
Wow, that's the voice of the CEO of the Family Diary. We shoot the camera. Of course, I'm the co-host, so the CEO of this program tonight. Today, as you rightly said, tonight is the second edition of our program, the Diary section on this segment. So I want to say thank you so much for viewing. If you're watching us from the diaspora, watching us from Liberia, from every part of the continent, you are watching us from. My name is Regan Espevi, of course, the co-host on this program, the Diary section. Welcome. This is the Family Diary that we are talking about. It has to do with family relationship, whether married or not. We're here to highlight major issues in accordance with what we are talking about. As you may be aware, Liberia is one of the countries in the world that faces a lot of issue with relationship. We have people going to the court for divorce. Every day people get married and they divorce the foreign one. I mean, this problem continues to happen in and out of Liberia. So we thought to bring organize a program like this to ensure that people get basic information that has to do with relationship, marriage, where you will get this information, and those information will also help you. Maybe you are facing problem with your relationship, you are facing problem with your marriage. With this program that we have launched, it can help you solve your problem as well. Maybe you want to share your experience with other people in the diaspora, people that are watching on this platform. I mean, you can contact us. The program will always be yours. So we go quickly. We're going to kick off this program with our guest. We have a beautiful guest here tonight, where they're going to express themselves. They're going to express their own experience. They're being into relationship. We have with us Kennedy Blodgett, Mr. Kennedy Blodgett. We also have his beautiful fiancée, Hazarat F. Sharif. So she's going to pronounce her name better. So again, my name is Regan Espevi, along with the host, Mr. Amara. We're going to do it right here. So thank you. Welcome. This is the Family Diary. Welcome to it.
Thank you very much. My- Thank you very much, everyone, and thank you whatsoever you find yourself, all of Liberia, in Liberia. I'm Kennedy Blue Jay. The first time here tonight to discuss about family diary. And I'm here along with my beautiful wife to be, Hajrat F. Sharif. Thank you very much. Thank you again, and the CEO. Thank you for welcoming us here.
Thank you. Okay, we go to uh, Ms. Sharif. She's here. Please introduce yourself as well for the sake of the public.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Hazra Sharif, and I'm your host for tonight. Please stay tuned. Thank you all, our guests.
Okay, thank you. Our that's the voices of our guest tonight on the diary section. If you are getting us, if you are getting our audio, please indicate wherever you're watching us from.
Yes.
Please indicate wherever you're watching us from and indicate as to whether you are getting our audio clear. Please do that for us so that we know what to do next. So again, we're going to kick off this program tonight. My name is Reagan Eslebi. Of course, the CEO is here. Mr. Amara is here, right here with us to ensure that this program kick off. So okay, Mr. Blodje and Ms. Sharif, as we said to you earlier on, these people right there in front of a camera, they are about to get married. They are not yet married. They are about to get married.
Yes.
Sure.
And they are going to tell us how many, how long they have been together, how it all started. They're going to tell us what have been some of the challenges, some of the achievement in their relationship, how they manage in terms of challenge or the challenges that they have been facing with, how they manage to tackle those challenges that they have faced with over the period of years. They are going to tell us again some of the achievement, as I said, and they are going to advise Liberians in and out of Liberia as to how relationship can be more better than we see it in our setting. So welcome. Can we start with the man himself, Mr. Blodje? Tell us how you got, how it all started, which year, how you get your beautiful. Okay, thank you so much, Mistress Amara is saying that the sound is very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. The sound is very good, so we are good and set. Okay, Mr. Blodges, let's kick off right now. How it all started. You got your beautiful wife to be. I know you're planning a wedding as well. How it all started.
Thank you very much for that question. And actually, I've met my wife incoming to be in 2011
Okay.
to 12. At the time, I graduated from high school 2010. We met, overall met, Chill Vocational School System. It's a vocational school at the Oro. So before then, I met her. At the time, like, I was still like on them is in 19 or 18 years. I met her. So I tried to make friend. He said, oh, okay, no problem. What a big friend. So both of us like try to like date, in that period. Up to 2013 to 14, decided to like be serious for the future. have over us today. We are here and we are about to get well by the grace of God. November. By the grace of God, November, we try to marry her to be my wife forever.
Okay, before we proceed on the part of it, let's quickly get to Miss Sharif to tell us how it all started. The man have said that it started in 2011 to 2012, and today you guys are planning a wedding. Tell us how it been like for you.
Oh, it has been so rough. It has been up and on.
Okay.
At times, things have been difficult, and the both of us working up together. At the end of the day, we talk together, we come together and discuss issues together. We pray about it at the end of the day, and then we see success. But it has not been an easy road.
Wow,
Yeah, it's been so rocky.
been racket, but yet and still you guys.
Yeah, then still we said to ourselves that we are not going to give up.
Wow, since
Yeah,
2011.
Since 2011 till now. We said to ourselves that we are not going to give up. We are going to do it in God's will, the way how God wanted it to be. And today we are where we are today. It's by God's grace.
Wow, it's by God's grace.
God's grace.
So that was the voice. And one thing, for those of you who are watching, we want you, this is a beautiful platform, the Family Diary, and this is a program on the Family Diary. They call it the Diary section. This program is being broadcast here on every Saturday, 7, 8, 9. We're here, we're up. We are sorry for the time tonight. We couldn't bring it very early because of Liberia is actually facing a serious issue with electricity right now. So because of that, we have to start the show very late. But again, we want to say thank you again for those of you who are watching. Share the video, leave your comments, and also always follow this platform. This has to do with relationship and marriage. How can we help our young ones who are coming up? How can we help them to grow? How can we help them to have the understanding of marriage? So these people are here today to share their own experience and also give advice to those who are into relationship who want to give up. As you heard it for them that they started in 2011. Just imagine from 11 to 2024. It's not an easy task. So let's quickly, we have 5 minutes to go with our question and answer. Tell us, Mr. Blodgey, I know it has been a rocky road for the both of you. I mean, Liberia is a country where if you are not strong to be in a relationship for this length of time, it's difficult. As you understand that our society, has been a kind of society where the pleasure, the enjoyment, if you don't have a partner who is very strong, who is loving, it's difficult for you to stay together.
Sure.
Right. So how you been managing all of the challenges and stuff like that?
Actually, when it comes to love costs everything. Sure. Both of us been loving for a long period of time. It been about tough, especially in our country these days.
Yeah.
Our Liberian girls, which of course, if you don't have a finance, you always doing different things my type. In fact, you have to work your way, find different person.
Right.
Sure. So, but she stood by me, and she understand every bit of my life. Even if on the job she there, she always advise me when it comes to love and blah blah finance.
Right.
He said, one day she told me now, every time on the morning, not all about relationship, everything is love. So been through it, rock and roll, I just said, you know, she been through it for a long period of time.
Wow.
Yeah, and up to date, we are still moving strong, and we save like trying to plan ourselves for the better for tomorrow.
What someone would ask a question, the person would want to know what exactly attracted you to this girl. Is it because of her beauty, because of her height? Because there are a lot of people who were coming out. Most of us would say, I mean, I need a girl who has height, who is beautiful, who has a good shape.
Sure.
What was that thing that attracted you to this girl? Tell me.
Actually, my first time met her, she was Norway. She was like slaying, let me say that. And like, she was, once met her, she was sitting. I said, wow, who this girl sitting? But now I saw, her structure and what have you. So she
was slaying.
She was slaying.
Very slaying.
Very, very slaying. Yeah.
So what was that thing that you, when I know you were growing up,
yeah.
you actually, you were aiming at something, whether somebody would like,
something, yeah, sure.
Do you, what were your anticipation back then?
Yeah, actually, when I met her, when I saw her, so I look at my wife, incoming wife. I said, wow. So like, I said, I'm thinking the girl will be someone like this and what have you. But anyway, I don't have problem. Already proposed to her, and I tried to, develop a particular love for her. Yeah. So in that year, in that time, I started developing love and what have you. I now met her with like, let me say in the normal form. She wasn't like someone like hard, tall,
very big.
but yeah, sure. She was slim looking and what have you. Attractive and what have you. Yeah. So I just proposed to her, and she and I was started like rolling whatsoever, and do I have today, trying to see our best. Yeah.
Wow. So, but you were aiming at something because
sure. Because first of all, both of us in the same school, and I tried to be friends like other guys, even though men, everybody not the same. Let me say that. When I met her, I tried to develop that love, and I started thinking that, oh yeah, today, tomorrow will be someone great. Yeah, because even though we sit here, again, you can view someone's feature. We're all human.
And what were her response when you engaged her for the first time?
Well, the first time I engaged her like, oh, fun girl, how you doing? She said, oh, I'm okay. But first of all, she was thinking to be like one of the professors of that particular institution.
Is it because of your appearance?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
My parents, on campus always decent, appear good and what have you. In fact, most of my instructors always like marry me on that. So when she saw me in the airport, I said, can I talk with you and say, oh, at the time she was taking the text. She was taking text. She was thinking that one of the instructors tried to, try to engage her on that. And she said, oh, I said, oh, my text. Or anything. I said, yeah, I need to talk with you. So after that, I told her, I said, but this time, boy, yeah, they can just come around people, they just know about you, and they'll walk away. So I want to be that person. I said, no, I'm not a person, in fact. You see, sure? I said, sure. But in that time, like, we went to 2 years. Yeah, sure. To show that I really had a love for her, and she was there for me as well.
So, right there, you guys started, rolling.
Sure.
Up to this time, you guys are still rolling.
We'll
still rolling.
Yeah.
Before we come to the card game, we're going to take a word from Miss Sharif quickly. Thank you so much. Jean Croy is watching. Beatrice, Papa is also watching. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please invite your friend, invite your mom, invite others. Miss Amara, thank you so much for also inviting and following. Okay, Miss Sharif, tell me, when this guy met you, he's a handsome young man too, right? I know he came, like he said, he was a very decent young man on campus. I mean, I know with the experiences that a lot of women will face, will have, you know. So a lot of women these days will have that fear. They say, oh, they born again, just come around people just to do this, just to do that, and they leave. So I know that fear was in your mind.
Of course.
When he engaged you, I mean, what besides that fear of just men, you know, getting what they want and they leave, what extra thing came to your mind?
I was thinking that I have met my lifetime partner.
Wow.
Because I was actually not thinking about maybe entering into this relationship and breaking up anytime soon.
Right.
So when he came to me, I decided to like observe him for a long time. Yes. It was this time that I went to his place and then he invited me in his room. Even, okay, let's just say before he would invite me to his room, I used to pass to his place. The first day he was taking me to his place, he said, I want you to go to my place. I said, okay, let's go. But I was going with that intention of not maybe doing anything because, you know, nowadays men, once they invite you to that places, their attention is on different thing.
This show, we have nothing to hide
So
here.
he actually invited me to his home.
You were going there not to have
Sex or anything with him.
You.
So when I was going, okay, before when I met him, his appearance was like a minister's son. To be sincere.
Wow.
So when he invited me at his home, I was actually thinking I was going to see a palace, maybe a well-designed home or something else. That day, I took my friends with me. I said, we are going to my boyfriend's house. Not knowing we were going to see a mat round, or almost falling mat round.
Tell me something.
So when we went, my friends started laughing. But what came to my mind is that a woman can change a man with their advices, with their time. I believe that at that time I started thinking that I can make him to be a great person.
Right.
So I was looking at his condition. I was looking at far behind.
Right.
So when he was laughing, my only focus was on him not touching me. Because then, after I saw his condition, I don't want to get pregnant to say, oh, maybe if I get pregnant at that time, it will affect the both of us. So I started staying away from him. Until taking my time that he even got disappointed. He said, what kind of lady is this? I just met her and she don't want me to have intercourse with her. He wanted to break up.
Wow.
But I was waiting for a specific time.
After the first
visit. There came a time that he even fooled me to enter his room. He said, oh, I need you to come to my room. I got this. I brought something for you. I told him, he said, bring it also. Yeah. But he didn't bring it also. So, but then when I go to the house, because I used to leave from class early, and I need to get to my house so early that my parents will not know that I went out from there. So once I get to his place, before he leave from his room to come outside, I will be gone. Because I will be standing to the front of the door. You coming for me to see your face. If you not come, I will go. Once he start delaying, before he make up his mind, but then he will leave in Oro, I will be all the way to the parking. Before we reach to the parking, I will be in car going home. So at times, when we did that for some time, we did that I think for about 4 or 5 months, he started getting weak. Until that fateful day, we planned that we was going to meet, and he also faked that day. But actually when we met, my entire focus was not on him giving me money, because he was poor to me. He said, I'm not going to give you the entire world because I don't have it now. But I told him, I said, no, I'm not entering into this relationship because of maybe finance or so, because I know once you are a potential man, you are not crippled, I know you are going to make it one day. And that's why I was thinking about I knew he was going to make it one day, and by God's grace, we are getting there gradually.
Wow. Wonderful experience here. Wow, wow, wow. Folks, thank you so much for viewing. So you see how beautiful and how interesting this show is tonight. You get one of the interesting part of it, you listen to the both of them experience. I mean, it happened to everyone in life when you're coming out. Sometimes a woman or a girl will be afraid to have sexual intercourse for, you know, with the mindset that, I mean, this man will not keep her, right? That's the mindset of any girl coming out.
Sure.
So with this being said, we just got the information that these people right in front of the camera, they are not from the same religious background. We have a Muslim and we have a Christian. I hope I'm right.
Sure, sure.
So we have a Christian, we have a Muslim on the show tonight, and they both of them are opting to get married. So Mr. Bloji, this is the last question before we go to the card game.
Sure.
We understand in Liberia, I'm a victim behind the camera as well.
Sure.
I had experienced a similar thing where you have to get somebody who is a Muslim and you are a Christian. And we understand that the Muslim background is a very, very, for you to break in their tradition is something difficult.
Sure.
When you get into relationship with somebody or a girl who is a Muslim, for you to break in that tradition, and I say this from experience,
Sure.
right?
Right.
So I want you to tell us, how did you manage, or how are you coping? Have you met this girl parent? What were their response onto this relation? Because I know you're planning a marriage.
Sure.
And I understand for you to break in or for you to penetrate their system
Yeah.
to get married to their daughter is something, I mean, difficult. How are you going to manage this?
Actually, thank you very much. Oh, sorry.
Interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question. Yeah, you know, when it comes to Christian and Islam or Muslim, you know, from the beginning of the every explanation, love cause, everything. You know, it's difficult when it comes to the Muslim and the Christian to just get to that daughter. In fact, it's hard, but I try.
Sure.
I fought it. I fought it, and today I'm succeeded. First of all, my first time meeting the people, before my wife and I, my incoming
Right.
wife, who met, she never explained anything about our relation. But in there, you see how she was like, you know, in our, you know, dress, it means the dress or whatsoever. So one day, on a Friday, I saw her without hijab. I said, huh? What's going on here? Is it what? I said, you're Muslim? He said, yeah. I'm Muslim. I said, but you know what? It's been such a thing. He said, yeah. So more friends, you know, try to come around my man, people would not allow you to get the girl and whatsoever, you know, put high experience and all things. I said, me, I will fight it. And I will see the end. In fact. So, before that, she told me, Paul can fix, Paul can come to my house. My poor happened. Before going to the job on her, I said, for Tuesday, yeah. I said, no problem. So I will like try to convince her, come my house, she'll come, we'll spend like 2 seconds. Get a 2 seconds. How girlfriend come to you spend a 2 seconds?
Sometimes you not even sit down.
She will not say.
Wow.
She will not say. In fact, try to convince
What car? You say me? I'm going home. to escape. And well, only until she got pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah. 2011, she got pregnant 15 to 16. So it was a difficult time for me, brother. So a parent, try to engage her. Who did that? Who the guy? So she said, in fact, it's a boy by his name Kennedy. And I asked the question, is he the Muslim or Christian? Now the question they get always asked.
Yeah.
Is there's a Christian? And he said, Allah Malangula, is he said, wow, I how to do this. So every day is a private in her life, talking. She can sleep, she will cry every time she call me and say, you have to beg today. I there with you, I never deny myself from you. As long as you are planning to see our bags, to see our stuff out there, I will be there. So the parent tried to invite me at their house. They call me. So they asked me the question, you Christian or Muslim? I said, I'm a Christian. I said, wow, a Christian? I said, yeah, Christian. A parent, a Christian? Yeah. And they asked me about my background. I explained my tribe. I call my tribe. So brothers, sisters came around, tried to interview me concerning about this particular beautiful web the day. So they asked me, well, I like that sister, the brothers now. I said, yeah, I love her. Will you be able to stay with the girl forever, or will you be able to sponsor her? But our religion will game accept Christian in our home. So the father said, can I explain to you or tell you is that the only thing between you and my daughter here is practicing. Child born, only child between you guys. But I don't allow my daughter to marry no Christian man whatsoever. So I was like, wow. But we're talking that I was not having time for all this thing. What we're thinking about, I was thinking about the future for both of us. How we're going to live together, how our children are, be playing because of some of the discussion, all we have to work together. In fact, we'll have our children name before having our kids. We'll plan all the names. We'll plan the name before she got pregnant. So when she got pregnant, after that, when the father said it, I said, no parent, I'll call my parent. And Father Ben, they went there and they discussed it, that child between both of us. But yet and still, bro, it was a tough time, difficult time, stressful day. I guess my FMC, go to her, always have myself, be in the corner, try to call her to say I better see her before going home. But I just try to never give up. In everything in life, just say I will never give up, or I will just continue what I'm doing. Yeah. I don't like a thing. I don't like something, brother. I don't like that practicing. You just have to sacrifice yourself. Now I did. I passed through that whole thing. In fact, excuse me. I went there and tried to convene to see our best to engage or to pay her dowry. They said no on segregation. And after that, both of us, today we are together. And the father called me, we wish, of course, you're telling me that your daughter will never marry a Christian man, through his observation, through his, my commitment towards his daughter and my hard work. Let me say that. because in everything you have to work hard as a man, bro. So after that, Kennedy. Anyway, sorry, but you say you wanna jump. You got a band behind me, so that the Muslim guy to pray.
Behind you.
Yeah, I'm sure to
Because
pray.
then we are coming to come
Yeah, man, I
with the question. But again, so when I know they suggested that you become a Muslim, what was your response?
Actually, I told them that I'm in the church. I'm secretary for my church. They said always try to tell me, man, you can still pray. Give me anything. I said, all right, I will meet my parents. I'll meet my bigger brothers and sisters to inform them about that. So what they will say, I will get back to you. And he said, okay, no problem. I left. So each time he will call me because I'm doing a work all the time job. Yeah. So each time when I go all the time, he call me, where are you? I say, oh, but all the time, but where are you? I say, Maryland. He said, wow. I say, yeah. He said, when you come back to tell all your parents that agree with you, I said, I will come.
Mm.
So one day in silent voice, I think I go like spoke to him. Yeah. So it surprised me that he called me, it's a Kennedy, been behind for days to pray, but we didn't see no result. We didn't hear no anything from you, no answer, we didn't get no result. So why I can't focus you in another thing.
Mm.
Where you and my daughter been together for like years and then coming like always like trying your best and whatsoever. I will not, neglect you guys feeding. So what you need to do for me, you need to call your parents and inform them that I'm waiting to give my daughter out to you.
Wow.
And so a little bit of that's just explanation, but I've been through it. Both of us, been through it because she was living for her parent. Every day they will talk. Every time that different, talks in your ear and whatsoever. But thank God, and today we're trying to plan to see our best to get well. Like,
Thank you. So Walker is watching. Thank you so much for watching as well. We appreciate you. He said, great show, guys. And saying that great show, meaning the show is very interesting tonight. So I want to say thank you, Mr. Walker. Okay, Miss Sharif, we are about to get to the card again. But you listen to his explanation, the Muslim, and I leave a premise before asking that I experienced a similar thing in life. I had a relationship as well, and I ended up getting married to that individual because of the religion, the different aspect of it. That was not possible. So, have you ever thought as being a Muslim in your relationship? Let us understand this guy would have asked you. I say, okay, because you're a Muslim, for me, I'm not willing to pray, right? Because it's most of the time when we encounter people like you, the Muslim from the Muslim background, we understand that you guys will always be the first, or the parent will always be the first to say, okay, join us. Have you ever thought in your relationship to join this guy because of the love you have for him? Have you ever thought that you now
will join him pray, or you will join him go to church because of love?
Of course, yes.
If he would have asked you,
Yes.
will you be willing?
Yes, of course.
You sure
Oh, yes. I have always been willing.
to join him?
Yes. Because I believe that when it comes to Islam and it comes to Christianity, I'm not God to judge, alright? I believe that we are all serving the same God. All have their own perspective.
Right.
It's like for you to say the Muslim man is serving Prophet Muhammad and the Christian man is serving Jesus Christ also. But I believe that I was made and created by God, and we are all serving the same God. So me being a Christian also, I don't think it's going to be a problem. What is going to be a problem for me is me going to worship a false God. I believe that God exists and God is everywhere. It's left for you. I mean, at times you can even sit and speak to this chair. Once you consider this chair to be your God for you, and you believe that this chair will work up things for you, and that's it. But for me, what I believe is that because God is a jealous God, He said you shouldn't have no other God beside Him. So I believe that even if you go to the mosque today and pray, once you are praying with a sincere heart, and once you are praying with a sincere heart, you say, I'm praying to God and I want for God to do this thing for me, they will work up. And also, all of us are saying that this man is a Muslim man, I'm a Christian, this man is a Christian man, I'm a Muslim woman. I mean, we were all created in the image and likeness of God. They didn't say a Muslim woman was created in the image and likeness of Allah, and the Christian man was created in the image. They said God. So I believe that all of us was made from the same dust, and at the end of the day, we return to the same dust. So at the end of the day, we just have to cycle around something that we are going to benefit from, rather than us worshiping false idols.
If this guy would have asked you, I sure these questions were asked, right? To join him. You say you're willing.
I was gladly going to.
Right. And your parents were all of the willingness that you expressed to him because of love. And your family deny you of that right. What would be your next step? What would have been your next step?
As for me, like I said earlier, I believe in prayers. And I believe that prayers can change every situation. Once, maybe if my husband will be come to me and say, I want you to join me, I will ask him. Because I'm not all into his prayer, I will ask him, I will tell him to put it in prayers. And once God wanted to be like that, definitely. Because I'm God's project, right? Anything God wants me to do, that's what I'm going to do. And God can work in mysterious way. You can't determine the future. Like I can say to anyone. You can see or even if at times once it is not relationship matter, you can see a Christian girl will be working today, 2, 3, 4 years to come, you see her with a hijab on and tell you I'm a Muslim lady. It is all because of God. And you can see a Muslim lady will be working today, or Muslim man today, tomorrow he will tell you that I've been having series of nightmares about Jesus Christ and I want to convert. It is because of God. So God works in mysterious way. We can tell.
Did you reach to a point where your parents told you that if you don't move from beyond that guy, we will disown you?
Oh, my parents are not like that. My parents they are nice people. But one thing I want the world to understand today is that Islam is not a bad religion. Islam just go about with it's just a straight religion. If they say do this, they want you to do this. But wherein you have to go to be, that's just, I don't know the word to use, to be so arrogant with your parents, and then when they tell you to do this, you say, I don't want to do it because I believe that Islam is not a right religion for me. No. You have to be patient. You have to put it in prayers. Because the people love respect. They love respect. And even in Christianity, I believe that even you have to respect your parents. You have to honor your parents and your mother so that days can be longer. Right. So you have to respect your parents. No matter how, like my husband Toby was saying, after my parents told him that you will not marry our daughter, I told him to put it in prayers. And I believe that it is the prayer that he has been praying that today they can say we want you to marry our daughter. And because of his efforts too. The people just don't want you to. They tell you will not born your child and then you want other person, somebody that come from the backside to destroy your child's future. They want the best to come for all our children. That's why you see at times they can come down very hard. But Islam is not a bad religion, and I believe that Christianity is not a bad religion. We individuals are in a religion that we are the one that make the religion look bad. Because you can see a Christian man, you say you even going to church, you do the worst. You can see a Muslim man will say, oh, I'm going to the mosque every Friday. He still play with medicine. So I believe that it is your heart that leads you to God, and it's also your prayers that lead you to God. course.
Okay, so meaning the both of you have agreed. I don't know whether after your wedding, this is my last question, because the reason why we emphasize on this aspect is because this is a serious issue in Liberia where you meet a Christian and a Muslim relationship, and so they say because I'm a Muslim I can marry you, because I'm a Christian I can marry you. I mean, you have to. The both of you here would disabuse the mind of the people,
Yes.
even our parents. Like you said, you have to be humble, you have to be respectful to your parents, even if they ask you not to marry a Christian man. I know you play a major role. You were very down to earth when they even engaged you not to do it.
Of course.
You play a major role because it was because of your respect and his effort those parents accepted.
Of course.
Right?
Sure.
Okay. So thank you so much, our guys. This is Family Diary, and the diary section is right on your doorstep, right at your doorstep. The CEO is here. Before we go to the card game, Mr. CEO, Mr. Emery, you listen to the both people here. What is your take?
Well, I would say that they really amaze me, knowing the fact that both of them are now of the same religion. That's something that you don't easily find in Africa, because I would like to use the word Africa because I don't know how tradition is like in the diaspora. But for us here, our setting, it forbids such. Yes. Because throughout my lifetime, I haven't seen such, where a Muslim married a Christian. This is an instant for my own family. My auntie, one of my auntie, extended auntie, she's a Christian, and she fell in love with a Sula guy, a Muslim. And they born this girl. The girl is going to enter a big girl now. She should be around 25, 24 years old now. And this guy and her did everything in common, right? Their shops and everything. They had shops together because they started from scratch. But when time came for this guy to get married to his love of his life, the family said no.
The Muslim family.
The Muslim said no. So I think for the both of them, I would say it's of grace. You understand me? It's of grace. And I think, I'm not in their home, but I think for the level they have reached now, I think the both parents have gone into the agreement, right, of accepting their own faith. So I would say, I will give them applause for the way they fought, in making both religions, people to believe in them. That was so amazing. I don't know how they did it, but they did it, extraordinarily.
They fought a good fight.
Yes.
Okay, that was the voice of the CEO, of course, the host of the show. So thank you so much. Let's quickly run down to, I think we'll have 5 or 6 minutes to go on the card segment of the show tonight. Let's quickly run down with that. What do you have? Let's see. Yeah.
Let me just say something about the card game. The card game is not intended for a mere bluff. The card game is intended for reality. One, self-esteem. So any question that your partner will ask you, please answer it sincerely. There's no fear about this show. This show is about solving the critical issue. So, when it calls you to express yourself, your last, hidden truth, say it out. Because we know at the end of the show, there will be reconciliation.
Right.
So please, speak out. Thank you.
So whatever you say will be used against you in the comment section. Okay, for this show, nothing will be used against you in the comment section. But again, post if you're watching, leave your comments. This is lovely, and both of them, they are not yet married. So this show is not only for couples. You can come on if you want to. Our numbers will be on the platform. You can call us so that you can appear the next Saturday. This show is squarely for whether you are married or not. You can come and express yourself as well. Because of your story, someone will be healed. Because of your experience, someone will be encouraged. There are people who want to give up into a relationship. Because of your story, someone can be motivated.
Sure.
So thank you so much for those of you watching us. My name is Reagan as Lady, of course. I'm the co-host of the show. So let's go strictly on our card game.
Okay.
What do you have there, Mr. Roger? First card.
Actually, excuse me, sir. Okay.
Just show.
You can go ahead.
Yeah.
Actually, what do you expect of me towards your family?
Oh, my expectation is very high. First of all, I want you to become a millionaire because at this stage of my life, I believe that finance is almost all to life. Because I have been with you for the start, that by then you have nothing. So I believe that, and I want you to work hard. I want that as one of my expectations. Hard work, enough money, and a successful end.
Thank you.
Are you satisfied with her answer or response?
Yes, it is.
If you have a doubt, you can explain.
I will do it. First of all, we started here with love, and we just need to continue with love. In fact, and we care. So I will.
I will 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Think of God, evidence to proof. The biggest CEO of our time.
No, sure.
So the question would be from you now.
Okay. Is our relationship a stable ground in the face of external stress?
Go ahead again.
Is our relationship a stable ground in the face of external stress?
Sure.
You understand her question?
I understood the question. So,
Sorry.
you just need to repeat your question because you run too fast.
I said, is our relationship a stable ground in the face of external stress?
Alright, thank you very much. Our relationship is a stable ground, and stress will never be part of it.
For external stress is family people.
clarify this. The external stress is not about your wife to be and you, but it's about forces from outside, right? If your relationship will still be as good as it was before the forces came. So third party. So that's what the question is mainly about. External stress. How will you, as a husband or as a father of the home, solve the issues being balanced? That's what you're trying to ask.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, sweetie. I will balance everything when it comes to external, stress, and every family members of you. I will try my best to solve the problem, and I will not give up, even they come around me or they come around our place. Do I answer the question?
You said it's already.
They say your family. That's not my family. Your family.
No, there's a family. Because you asked me, right?
If any stress
For your family.
the question is saying,
is our relationship a stable ground in the face of external family? It can be your family or my family.
Yeah, because sometimes the family can actually bring issues.
Because of some issue in the family.
Yeah, it can cause issues.
Of course. So
when those things arises, or when issues arises like stress and stuff like that, problem, are you strong enough? Is your relationship strong enough to handle the issues?
I said sure.
Okay.
I said it from the beginning. I did sure.
Okay.
I will stand the ground to solve every issue, everything that will happen with external or stress and whatsoever.
Okay, let's proceed. Next question from
for him.
Mr. Blockchain.
Thank you.
Fast forward.
How much do you value time together versus time apart?
How much do I value time together versus time apart? 1,000%. I value time together more than time apart.
Ready?
Of course.
So in case this man has an opportunity to travel for maybe a year, will you still have that love? I mean, will you miss him? Will you figure him in your mind every time? Will you have that mindset that he always with you despite he's away?
From my observation, at times when the man is away, I miss him more than when he's around. So he himself can admit when he's out of town. At times I call him 1,000 times a day. At times he can say, "Oh, I beg you." He will even try to run away from the phone. And at that point, there can be a little confusion. So I value time together more than time apart. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah,
So should I ask my question?
yeah.
Okay. If you could change one thing about us as a couple, what will you change?
That is when you people
What?
get married now.
Okay.
Okay.
First of all, the first thing I would change when we get married for you is your habit.
What is that?
When it comes to habit, or your job.
Beautiful show tonight. Wow. I see.
Yeah, sure. See, I tell you. So one of the things I already stressed on the edge. So
Okay, folks.
yeah, so
Okay.
we need to maintain the body when in everything, you know. Yeah.
How many times you can eat a day?
Yeah, sure.
You cope with that.
Oh yeah.
And then even after wedding.
No, for now.
For now.
Not for now. Because
What?
if we're going to accept it, we're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
It's going up. Yeah, sure. That's what I just said.
So,
Just only that
do you
thing
know
that
a favorite dish?
after a dish, I don't think
Your body.
nobody. I don't think she has that.
Wow.
Yeah, she everything was
Everything is
okay. Oh, the cakes. What did that happen to rest? Oh, a nurse. They bring it be late. What you done there? I say after thing in fact. Now for that thing don't I eat. Now baby, the cake. What's that?
What's happening here?
so. That one of the good thing I'm very ready. I need to do for her.
So, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
The question about if you guys are couple, what would be one of the things that you want to change? That is a strategic question. I don't think, in my own opinion, it is a question about eating habit.
No, but the question is part of it, right?
Yes.
If you have a spirit of, maybe somebody can sleep too much, that could be a habit.
Yes.
Somebody can
I
eat
just want to say
lesser
something, right?
or more. It could be a habit as well.
Yes, I just want to say something.
Mm.
This is a show, and this show meant to heal,
Right.
and the healing aspect should also come from within.
Mm.
I know there will be some challenges, right? And I think there are more or less 5 critical issues to solve. And even though he make a point, that I own point, and we all laughing about it, but I think there should be
Maybe one or two or three habits.
yes, deep down,
That is burning,
there's something
inside.
within that we want to hear.
That's what we get in there. The show continues, right?
Now just
that just one aspect.
just to like have fun,
Yeah.
Sure.
So I think he helped others, but this one was just something that we are not only show the more, Mr. Amara.
CEO,
And then the funny,
CEO want to know more.
Yeah, the fun part of it have to come there too.
Yes, yeah,
Because other people watching. So okay, so
Still continue, right?
Right.
First of all, just after the fun part, we just to be serious here.
yeah.
Actually, after marriage or before that, what I like. I even discussed about hobby and I'm on that again. When it comes to because there's the social
Media.
media, we all how to say it here. Yeah. When it comes to in relationship, female or you the male, I mean say you the woman, female, you have to like be submissive to your husband, on the Bible said. Even your husband come on work, try by all means, a coat, in fact, his shoes, try by all means like to help the person.
Right.
Sure. So before then, in such a in such a thing, I just need to change of way of doing that. Because when I come on out, she there, she will sit by herself. We'll all hug. Oh yeah, sure.
But a hug.
Yeah, sure.
In-laws.
Knows in the pricing. So one of the things I ready into the work home to see our bags to decide for that. Yeah.
Wow. So meaning, you are not too good with that. Where a man, as a lovely woman who is in home, if your man come, what do you need to do? Or take his coat. I mean, help him his shoes.
Yeah.
And you say housework. I mean, these are all important issues. These are all important. I mean, lovely things to say. I mean, so you are not experiencing that.
No, I'm not
before
sure.
marriage.
Yeah,
so
sure.
you're going to work with her
Yep, sure.
before or after marriage to ensure that this become a reality.
Sure.
Okay. So, who asked the question?
Alright.
You.
So I can ask my question.
Yeah. She gonna ask.
I'm the one ask.
Also, no,
Yeah, you ask.
Sweetie, what is one ignoring habit of men that has took you time getting used to?
That's a beautiful question. One ignoring aspect of it is that whenever I'm talking to you, you are always in the habit of paying deaf ears. And nowadays you are even glued to your phone. When I'm saying something, you are so glued to your phone. I think you can be seeing some Facebook babe that have a slim body. So I will repeat one thing over and over, and then at the end of the day, you will just say, okay, I hear you. And that can be so irritating. At times, we can end up into confusion that can live for some days.
Wow.
Because for me, I want one person that can knows a person more than he or she self. So that is one annoying aspect about you. You hate to respond to or reply to me when I'm talking to you. You are always glued to your phone. You get one background magic game on your phone. You are always playing that game. Even 2 o'clock in the next day, you can wake up and be on that phone.
Instead of him paying attention to you.
Instead of him paying attention to some future discussion that at times I can want to bring on the table.
Wow.
And another annoying aspect about him again, he don't bring he always agree to what he say. At times anything he say yes that's true. Every day he yes that's true. At times he will not like to bring up any important discussion that he will sit to come up with one conclusion. But you should be the one to bring out the discussion and you only say yes that's true. Anything where he say yes, I will go by it. It's wrong. Because as a man in the home, you should always be the decision maker. And when it comes to the children, one another aspect is that he always feel reluctant about disciplining the children.
Wow.
Give me
So
right.
you the woman should always discipline
Yeah,
the children.
and he can go as far as saying that I will get old before him. Because for him, he don't like to talk too much. He's not coming to stress himself. And I can always tell you, your children are your future.
Right.
Once you I mean you are not in a position to install certain behavior into them.
Right.
At the time that you want them to display what you think you want to be, at that time it will be late.
Right.
Because children of nowadays, they copy things from their campus, they copy things from the community, and so at the end of the day, it will affect you, the parents.
So you expect him to be
I
more
expect
vocal,
him to be more vocal. I expect him to be more a father. That when he step in the home, let the children know that our father have stepped
because of his
because
rule.
of disciplinary rules.
Okay, so that's a great response. Do you have any follow-up? Do you have something to say to that?
Actually, when all the same she explained here, ladies, they just like they talk, right? Yeah, all the same when it comes
Do
to
you
the
agree
children.
with her partly or you 100% agree?
No, I don't agree with her 100%.
Do you discipline your children?
I discipline my children, sure. even the phone she discussing about. In fact, on my phone through her, she did. Even from work, she on her phone. Try to talk with her, she would never like talk. I said, but this habit is not good. In fact, so now mother pay that and what have you, but
So,
and after sleeping what have you, when no sleep my eyes, and I wake up sometimes. I go on the internet, watch some, the past game, see something, read, on the net. So when she see that, she's definitely that I offer different things, but no.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay. So the next question, because it will say we are getting there will be yeah. So the time is running, folks. So let's proceed. I don't know how many cards.
two more, maybe two.
Yeah. So who's asking the question?
She.
Okay.
Oh, what is your biggest fear?
You're about to get married. What is your biggest fear?
Actually, my biggest fear here is what should I say? Because all my fear already passed, across all. But the one, my biggest fear is that after marriage, because now we are boyfriend and girlfriend, we are still like boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Even though we live together. But after marriage, the couple had to say that, you guys, when they both plan on the movie when they get married, it's a habit. Other people can change, all the time. So my bigger worry or my bigger fear is that after marriage, what will become her action towards me?
So you are more worried about her action towards you.
Yeah, after marriage.
Behavior.
Behavior.
Your fear is you're thinking as to whether her behavior will change.
Yeah,
from
because
positive to negative.
to negative. She cares. She humble. The message it. Yeah. So after marriage, what else she will still continue all those things.
Despite your, I mean, sometimes there are ups and downs in a relationship, right?
Sure.
But I mean, in terms of the financial aspect of it, are you strong enough to continue the relationship after marriage? Because most of the time, when the man is not strong enough, at times it becomes problem in the future when you get married.
Sure. Even you have everything. If you had the whole world,
Yeah.
if that person would change in the same second, they can change. That's my fear. And I sacrifice myself to do any other thing, when it comes to the marriage.
Do you sometimes present gifts?
Oh yeah, sure.
Do you surprise her?
I've surprised my wife.
Okay,
You come in.
let's see the action.